Happy Monday, you lovelies. There seems to be a lot going on right now as we wrap up February. Whether it be personal lives, the thoughts that run amok in our heads, or world events, sometimes being tuned into the world can get overwhelming, exhausted, stressful. And we just need to unwind, unplug, and just take some time for ourselves. That's why this week for our mental health check-in, we're going to talk about ways that we can really focus on us and recentering. And it really just falls around doing things you love and enjoy, things that help you escape. For example, one of my favorite things to do is to hit the do not disturb. We are programmed as humans to check our phones all the time. That's why every single app has some sort of alarm, buzzer, ding, notification to let us know when they want our attention. But taking a second to hit that do not disturb, whether it be for just a few minutes while you close your eyes and take in deep breaths, or you go to take a shower, or you maybe even just take a freaking nap, or focus on some work that you've been putting off. It's a great tool to use, and I highly recommend we can be using it a lot more. I think another important thing that we always have to remember when we're feeling anxious or on edge, especially with world events, is that in the end, we need to surround ourselves with things that make us feel good. The world is a crappy, scary place, and making us feel crappy and scary isn't going to make it better. That's why you need to find times to pamper yourself, take time to meditate, take times to turn the lights off, take a warm shower, light those amazing candles you've probably been saving for a good occasion. Go get your nails done. Go buy that outfit you wanted. Go buy those crumble cookies for the week. Whatever it is, make sure to take time for yourself. Because no matter what's happening around you, it's still going to be happening, even if you just take a few hours to really just focus on you. I think sometimes in this world, we take the word escape or escapism and make it a big no-no. But there's nothing wrong with taking some time to escape. People take time to escape when they're meditating. But on this word, I'm going to talk more about losing yourself, whether it be in music or wilderness, or even just picking up a book or loading up an Audible book, or even just checking out a podcast that's more of a scripted fantasy storyline type situation. Sometimes taking ourselves out of the current world we live in and putting ourselves in another environment can be just what we need to relax and kind of de-stress a little bit. And then talking about escapism, another great way to escape the world around you is by getting yourself lost with your friends and people you love, whether it be family, communities you're a part of. And it doesn't mean you have to get dressed and go into the city or have fun. If that's something you like to do, then do it. But for the introverts out there, maybe just have a movie night with your best friend. Maybe have a cooking session over Zoom. There's so many things you can do that just turns your mind off because you're so focused on another project. And that's the other thing. Pick up a hobby, do a DIY craft, try something, pick up a new project that you've been putting off around the house. Sometimes being busy on something that has nothing to do with what you're currently stressing about or worrying about is just what we need. Because we're putting all our focus on something else, and when that happens, sometimes that's when the best answers come to us. For example, have you ever been in a situation where you can't think of that movie or that actor, and the more you think about it, the more crazy you become, but the answer's still not coming? But the minute you walk into another room, the minute you change subjects, even if it be 5 hours later, all of a sudden, ding, there it goes. Because you're taking your brain a second to just unwind from whatever that was that you were focusing on and allowing it to wander somewhere else. And the more that we allow that to do, the more that we're going to feel refreshed, and we're not going to feel like we're constantly on edge because of this one stress or worry or situation that we are hyper fixating on. What tools you use, because sometimes tools are going to work for you and not work for you. We're all different people who function on different levels. But at the end of the day, just remember, you're amazing, your feelings are valid, and the world is a very chaotic place, but it doesn't mean you have to live in chaos 24/7. Thank you so much for checking in with us on this week's mental health check-in. And I just want you to know, no matter what's going on, no matter what you're facing or the world around us, you're so special and amazing and loved. Don't let anyone or thing make you feel otherwise. Thank you guys. Have a good one.